picture that he had posted, that is my picture from 2019. और मुझे लगा किसी ने किसी फैन ने शायद से पुरानी कोई फोटो डाली है, I swear. और मुझे गालियाँ भी पड़ रही थी सोशल मीडिया पे कि
because of not responding to that.
Yeah. Hi everyone, this is Asha Negi and you're watching the Sunny G Show by Rohit Consulting Firm. So, like, share and subscribe to Shubhajit's show.
Abhi, right now.
Yes.
मेरे दोस्तों, मैं लिटरली टाइम फ्रेम नहीं बता सकता कितने टाइम से आई हैव बीन प्लानिंग दिस. ये जो माहौल देख रहे हो आप, ये जो सेटअप देख रहे हो यहाँ पे, ये दिख रहा है बहुत अच्छा, बहुत आसानी से, बट इसको प्लान करने में बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा टाइम लगा. बिकॉज वी बोथ आर लेजी पीपल बाय नेचर. ये लाइक कि करेंगे बट इवेंचुअली हो नहीं पा रहा था. बट आई एम सो ग्लैड टू हैव द लवली आशा नेगी ऑन माई चैनल राइट नाउ. सबसे पहले ताली बजा दो. ताली, come on.
I also clap for myself.
Please do.
Thank you.
Self appreciation.
Yeah.
Most important.
And for you also, Shubhaji, thank you for not giving
Not
up on
giving
me.
up, हाँ.
Not giving up. That's what I told him because मैं हूँ lazy और I think काफी लोग जानते भी हैं कि अपने zone में. So he did not give up on me and yeah, I told him that. Thank you for not giving up on me. And here we are.
That's the result. इसी वजह से आप सब fans जिन लोग काफी टाइम से वेट कर रहे थे for an interview of her, you're getting to get this only because of that fact.
Yeah.
You know, मुझे एक चीज़ बताओ. There's so many things that I want to talk about, especially because you are someone who doesn't give interviews very frequently. ज़्यादा आप दिखते नहीं हो. You rely completely on your own work, credibility. Your calm will speak for itself. That has always been a belief that I feel has been in your case. But मुझे ये चीज़ बताओ कि ये जो feeling है, ये feeling के पीछे जो confidence है, वो confidence कहाँ से आता है? Because एक तरफ है अपने आसपास you are seeing people constantly, your contemporaries, you know, going to different award shows, going to different places, constantly seen. They're doing their own thing, what they want.
Yeah.
But फिर भी, despite being in the same parallel level with them, you don't feel that need. तुमको जो करना होता है तुम करते हो, जो नहीं करना होता है वो नहीं करते हो.
Yeah.
ये कॉन्फिडेंस अपने ऊपर कहाँ से आता है? Has it always been there right from the very beginning? की क्या स्टोरी बताओ मुझे उसका?
I think it also has to do a lot with my personal life because my personal life में ना I don't look for validation. Swear.
Yeah.
And I am lazy. I'm in my own zone.
Yeah.
But when it comes to work, I enjoy working. I enjoy giving auditions. So that is something that I enjoy.
Right.
And in fact, a lot of my well-wishers, my closest friends, they keep telling me कि क्यों नहीं कराती है तू PR? Like, you know, everybody is getting it done. And I think it is important.
Yeah.
And kudos to people who are getting it done because यार उसमें भी मेहनत लगती है.
Of course.
Ready होके जाओ पैप. मेहनत लगती है
Yeah,
यार.
of course. It's a full-time effort.
And I would say I'm just lazy. इसलिए शायद मैं नहीं कराती हूँ. But I think बहुत वेल विशर्स ने, बहुत क्लोज फ्रेंड्स ने मुझे ये समझाने की कोशिश की है कि इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दीज डेज एंड यस, डू योर वर्क, एक्ट, डू गुड शोज, बट दिस इज़ ऑल्सो, दैट इज़ समथिंग वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो मैंने भी सोचा है बहुत बार इस बारे में, ऐसा नहीं है सोचा नहीं है, बट हो नहीं पाता है यार. वो आता ही नहीं है.
चलो,
क्या पता कभी करा भी लूँ. ऐसा नहीं है कि ओ नहीं कराना है, मैंने जबान मतलब अब खुद को जबान दी है या कभी नहीं, आई हेट इट एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. बट अगर कभी ज़रूरत लगी और जोश रहा वो अंदर से तो करा भी लूँगी.
वो जोश ज़रूर आएगा, बट इट्स ओनली द फाइटिंग स्पिरिट दैट्स नीडेड. बस वही चीज़ है, काम करते रहो. वर्क शुड बी द मेन फोकस. That is always been the case.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when I spoke to you the last time, which was I think donkey's years back, 2 साल पहले में.
2 साल पहले. डोंकीज कुछ नहीं है.
But that was during a project, and आपने कहा था उस टाइम पे कि टीवी ने आपको एक अलग तरीके का पहचान दिया है. It has given you a different kind of recognition. But now, right now, you're looking forward to exploring yourself in the OTT space like never before. Perhaps a side of yours that you perhaps don't even know कि exist करता है.
Yeah.
How do you feel कि वो जो एक level है, आप कितना उस चीज़ पे अभी तक you have progressed so far? What are the things that you see around in OTT which you genuinely feel you can also do and आपको करना है दिल से?
I mean, there are, of course, a lot of projects, a lot of characters that I've seen recently, and I really want to do. But the thing is कि अगर आप ये बोलोगे कि कहाँ तक पहुँचे and all of that, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आप कितना आगे भी पहुँच जाओगे ना, तो भी आपको चाहिए होगा कि आप और आगे जाओ,
Absolutely.
अब और क्या, अब
Absolutely.
और आगे क्या.
Absolutely.
तो काफ़ी मतलब काफ़ी आगे पहुँच चुकी हूँ, बट आई थिंक दिस इज़ नॉट इनफ. और भी आगे एक्सप्लोर करना है, और
जी.
भी इंटरेस्टिंग कैरेक्टर्स करने हैं. और अब आई
जी.
थिंक
जी.
OTT के आने की वजह से ना आपको ज़्यादा मौके मिल रहे हैं, ज़्यादा
Right.
आपको अलग अलग तरीके के कैरेक्टर्स करने के
जी,
मौके मिल रहे हैं
जी.
यार. इट इज़ सो इंटरेस्टिंग और इतना मज़ा आता है. एंड यू लाइक डू वन शो एंड देन यू आर
जी.
डन. You're done in like 2-3 months, right?
Yeah. Very
And
फटाफट.
then you move ahead and do something else. So बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है. So मतलब I'm not done yet, and I don't think I will be done anytime soon.
But you know, there's a when you work in TV, there's a different kind of lifestyle that goes along because आप like there's a long time वो दिन का एक काफी टाइम आपका सेट पे चले जाता है. एक अलग तरीके का लाइफस्टाइल होता है. It's different when say you're doing something else, a music video हो या OTT हो.
Correct.
Sometimes do you miss that lifestyle of TV कि अरे यार मतलब पूरे के पूरे दिन सेट पे रहना वगैरह. You think of those days कि अरे यार क्या दिन थे वो भी?
I do think of those days, but I don't miss. I miss them. I miss them. Like I'm happy missing them.
Yeah.
Because we were also very new, and that was like genuine struggle.
Right.
Because I think अगर किसी ने television कर लिया उस तरीके से, तो फिर वो आगे they get a lot of patience for everything and anything. Because यार सुबह सुबह चले जाते थे 7 बजे, कुछ होश नहीं, पूरा दिन वही, रात को घर आ रहे हैं, आंखें सूज रखी हैं ग्लिसरीन से, नींद ऐसी अच्छी आ रही है, अगले दिन आंख नहीं खुल रही, एंड देन अगेन यू गोइंग बैक टू. सो प्रोसेस करने का एंड देन वो सब करने का बिल्कुल टाइम ही नहीं मिलता था. बस रोज जा रहे हो, रात को आ रहे हो, बहुत थक जाते थे. बट लाइक I'm happy that I did that struggle. I got to enjoy that time and those days of my television era. But हो गया अभी. मतलब बस.
अभी दूसरा कुछ.
अभी आगे बढ़ो. कुछ मतलब जो चल रहा है जिस तरीके से, I'm happy with it.
You know, हमारे इंडस्ट्री में there's a lot of self dependence जो होता है, like you have to beat your own drums because nobody else will do that for you. But at the same time अगर कोई चीज़ फ्री में बहुत मिलता है, वो है एडवाइस और सजेशन. I'm sure especially when जब you're actively seen, तब लोग उतना ज़्यादा बोलने नहीं आते. But when you are taking your own time and space to decide what you want next, तब अलग अलग तरीके के suggestions आते हैं. Some might be meaningful, some might be crap. How do you do that filtering? अपने आप जो ultimately जो आपको खुद को करना था वही करते हो, लेकिन how do you do that filtering and sometimes you understand कि चलो ये advice जो है, maybe this person is pretending to be nice or pretending कि चलो इसको you know he or she wants my welfare but असली में कुछ और है. do you sometimes get that vibe? अच्छे से समझ में आ जाता है कि in terms of suggestions and advice क्या अच्छा होता है, क्या शायद उतना अच्छा नहीं होता है?
यार अब पता नहीं, या तो ये समझ लो कि कोई इस इंटेंशन से नहीं आता है मेरे पास, या फिर मैं बेवकूफ़ हूँ. इट कैन बी यू नो वन ऑफ दीज. बट आई थिंक मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जो कोई भी आता है ना, वो बहुत ही जेन्युइन और ऑनेस्ट फीडबैक लेके आता है, अगर कोई फीडबैक लेके आ रहा है तो. बट या अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स पीपल वांट टू गिव एडवाइस, और लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स पीपल वांट टू गिव फीडबैक, स्पेशली व्हेन यू आर नॉट सीन, व्हेन यू आर नॉट डूइंग मच. So अगर मैंने कोई कैरेक्टर रिजेक्ट किया है एंड दिस फ्रेंड गेट्स टू नो, और वी वर जस्ट टॉकिंग, और उसको बताया कि यार ये था बट आई डिडंट वांट टू डू इट, तो कितनी बार लोगों को लगता है अरे व्हाई, मतलब being seen is more important than what character it is. But of course I will do what I want to do, and if I'm not happy with that character, क्यों करूँ मैं? And it's not like that I have a problem with smaller characters. It has to be important enough, right?
Impactful होना चाहिए, कुछ जज्बा होना चाहिए ना उसमें,
तो वो करे स्टोरी में, right? तो अगर वो नहीं मिल रहा है तो फिर then मुझे मज़ा नहीं आता है. एंड फिर चाहे कितने भी लोग आके मुझे बोलें कि अरे you have to be seen and all of that, मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. I'll do what I will feel like doing.
You know, tell me something. This is one aspect of the entertainment industry जो I think very few girls have been actually away from that. कहीं ना कहीं तरीके से, किसी ना किसी तरीके से, almost everybody has faced that. I'm talking about the phase where you got done with your show, and you were looking forward to new offers. I'm sure you were getting calls from different casting directors, casting associates ki Asha, we want you for this, that. ऐसा कभी हुआ है where you perhaps got a very interesting role offer, but उसका जो terms and conditions था, that is something different. You know, maybe you have to say go into that compromising zone, and you know, just they were trying to exploit your vulnerable side as well. ऐसा कहीं offer आपको आया है where the role is perhaps very lucrative, the offer is amazing, but then it's asking you to do things which you won't on a regular setup.
यार अभी मुझे लकी बोल लो यार.
That's right.
Yeah, I swear. Now it doesn't happen, of course, but initially I remember there was this one time when I had like come to the industry. I was very new. I don't even remember that person's face or name. Some coordinator,
Yeah,
okay, he was
yeah.
like really trying. I met him for a meeting at a
Yeah,
public place,
जी.
and he was really trying to convince me that this is how it happens because I was new.
So he was directly telling you
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You have to sleep with the director or producer.
Yeah, and
That's
I know, guts, right? And मतलब यही लगा होगा कि अरे
नहीं है, फंसा लेंगे.
छोटे शहर से आई है बेवकूफों की. But of course that was something that I was very sure कि कोई कुछ बोलेगा भी तो I was just like very प्यार से कि भाई thank you, ऐसा काम नहीं करना है. I'll go back to my hometown. नहीं होगा तो. But yeah, I don't even remember that person's face or name. But this happened like must be 12 years back.
Long time. Like this happened.
Yeah.
You know, there was this thing, reality show में आपने कहा था कि often it happens, not always, but often it happens where say when a man gets success,
Yeah.
उसको बोला जाता है in general terms I'm saying, not like for everyone. For a man it's often said कि इसने मेहनत किया है, इसने मुशक्कत किया है, उसके बाद जाके उसको सक्सेस मिला है. बट कोई अगर बाहर से आती है यहाँ पे इस इंडस्ट्री में कोई एक्ट्रेस हो जिसका कोई शायद फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड या कुछ वैसा नहीं है, उसको अगर सक्सेस मिलता है, पीपल ऑफन से कि नहीं शी मस्ट हैव स्लेप्ट अराउंड, शी मस्ट हैव डन दिस दैट एक्सेट्रा. ये एक जनरल नोशन है. It's not it's a very sad general notion, but it's there. When was the first time you realized this kind of a notion? आपको किसी ने ऐसे वाइब दिया कि somebody thought like that about you, या फिर was it with some friend of yours? How did that notion कि ऐसा होता है develop in your mind?
I think बहुत लोगों के दिमाग में ये है कि एक तो अगर लड़कियों को कुछ कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में देख लो, अगर प्रमोशन मिल गया या फिर कोई अच्छी फिल्म मिल गई तो कुछ तो गड़बड़ है टाइप्स की, मतलब अपने टैलेंट या अपने हार्ड वर्क पे नहीं मिल सकता उनको. एंड सेकेंडली आई ऑल्सो फील नॉट जस्ट आई एम जस्ट सेइंग इट अगेंस्ट मेन और वुमेन की, मतलब इन दोनों का कंपटीशन. आई एम सेइंग इन जनरल लाइक इफ अ गर्ल इज प्रिटी तो भी लोगों को ऐसा लगता है इसको फ़ायदा है बिकॉज शी इज़ ब्यूटिफुल, यू नो. अरे अगर सुंदर नहीं होती या फिर प्रिटी नहीं होती तो फिर थोड़ी ना लेते. मुझे नहीं पता, शायद सच भी हो सकता है. मे बी आवर सोसाइटी इज़ लाइक दैट. किसी की फॉल्ट नहीं है, ना उस प्रिटी लड़की की ना उस इंसान की जो बोल रहा है, बिकॉज सोसाइटी में अगर लोग ऐसा सोचते हैं तो आई रियली डोंट नो मतलब किसको हम ब्लेम कर सकते हैं फॉर दिस. बट लाइक आई रिमेंबर थोड़े दिन पहले ही somebody was saying कि if you put a pretty girl as a receptionist and an average looking boy, the pretty girl gets more salary than the boy, which is wrong. Which is wrong because अगर दोनों sales ला रहे हैं suppose उस जगह के लिए, they both should be equally, you know, paid. But ये गलती उनकी है ना जिन्होंने इस चीज़ को ऐसे किया है कि oh the pretty girl will get more and the average looking boy will get less. So I don't know. I think it's how we all are raised and how the society is.
The mindset that has always been there.
The mindset, yeah.
कोई ऐसा चीज़ है, you know, I think you've completed 12 years, 14 years in the industry. कितने साल हो गए आपको? 12 years?
12, yeah.
12 years is a long time.
Yeah.
मुझे एक चीज़ बताओ, कोई ऐसा चीज़ है which right from the very beginning till now you've been constantly trying to achieve, but कहीं ना कहीं जाके वो होता है ना, गेम अगर इंस्टॉल करते हैं 99% लोडिंग होकर रुक जाता है कभी कभी. It takes time to reach that 1%. Is there anything like that which when you came to Mumbai for the first time you were like, boss, once I am here I'm going to work really hard and I'm going to achieve that? Of course you have had your different share of achievements, but कोई ऐसा चीज़ which you wanted to achieve but अभी तक वो 99% में जाके रुक रहा है for reasons beyond your control? Anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you something very funny. When I came to Mumbai, I think people know that.
Yeah.
मैंने पहले बोला भी है. When I came to Mumbai, I don't know what confidence I had. I have no idea. Without any workshops,
Right.
without any theater, any learning, I just came here, thinking in my head, I'm gonna only do ads and films.
How sweet.
As if like people will be like, TV hai, ad hai, film hai, aapko kya chahiye? Bolo aapko kya
As if you
chahiye?
had to choose.
As if it's going to be like that. And then when I came here, I was fortunate enough that I had the right people here. I had a friend. A lot of people know about her. Her name is Karishma Rawat. She was my schoolmate, and she used to go for auditions.
Right.
And she was sweet enough, kind enough to let me get along, like go along with
Ji.
her and join her for those auditions. And I started going to auditions with her, and slowly I realized कि यार मतलब it's not that easy. And somebody I met from my hometown, he told me इतना easy नहीं है, and I think we should also start auditioning for television. So that's when I started auditioning for television, and हो गया. पता नहीं, I don't know. I was lucky enough.
कभी-कभी होता है ना, गले में सरस्वती होता है. So when you
सरस्वती
say
भी
something,
होता
वो
है.
actually turns out to be true.
या फिर मेरे ख्याल से मुझे ऐसा लगता है मेरा आना यहाँ पे इसीलिए था
Whole
बिकॉज
thing was
होना
this
था
time.
कुछ, है ना? Because no workshop, no nothing I learned. I just came here with some confidence and I learned on the job. So the television started happening एक के बाद एक, कुछ ना कुछ. So but yeah, एक वो जो मन में है ना to become a heroine, which like acting तो I will do till I don't know when. I will keep acting. पर एक वो होता है कि I want to become like a heroine. कि वो शिफॉन साड़ीज पहन के बर्फ में नाचना and all of that. That I think I want to do. I hope it happens.
Of course. That should. Tell me a bit about your social media activity as well.
Yeah.
Which a lot of fans, मैंने 2 दिन पहले पोल किया था, उसमें I think this was a common question which a lot of people have, कि अचानक से आशा नेगी का जो फॉलोइंग सेक्शन है वहाँ पे, वो अचानक से शून्य कैसे हो गया? She has all her friends intact, by God's grace she has her people intact. अचानक वो लोग वो फॉलोइंग से निकल कैसे गए? Please let me know more about that.
So I remember there was one time when I went offline for some time. I thought 3-4 दिन के लिए ना मुझे नहीं चाहिए सोशल मीडिया, बिकॉज यार इतने एडिक्ट हो जाते हो तुम थोड़ी देर में इंस्टाग्राम स्क्रॉल तो लाइक इट्स लाइक अ शॉट ऑफ लाइक ऑक्सीजन कि थोड़ी देर में इतना एडिक्ट हो जाते हो. सो लाइक आई डिलीटेड इट फ्रॉम माय फोन. आई वाज लाइक आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू चेक एंड आई जस्ट नीड सम ब्रीदर, सम टाइम ऑफ सोशल मीडिया. सो मैं गई, उसके बाद मज़े आने लग जाते हैं मुझे ऑफलाइन जाके. मैं ज़्यादा प्रोडक्टिव हो जाती हूँ लाइफ में, मैं ज़्यादा खुश रहने लग जाती हूँ. सो वो 3-4 दिन 10-12 दिन में तब्दील हो गए, कब पता ही नहीं चला. और फिर मुझे एंजाइटी हो रही है वापस आने की कि अब मैं कैसे जाऊँ, जाना तो है बिकॉज वहाँ पे रोजी रोटी भी है.
Absolutely.
या वहाँ पे ब्रांड्स आते हैं एंड यू हैव टू लाइक पोस्ट अप एंड तुम्हारा खर्चा चल रहा है. So and because of that, you don't have to do shitty work.
Yes,
right?
absolutely. It's such a good support.
Yeah,
as well,
it is a blessing.
Because it spoils your profile then at the end of the day.
Exactly. So you don't have to do shitty work like creatively. If you want to do a show, like a good show, you can wait for it because खर्चा चल रहा है, right?
Absolutely.
So अभी जैसे तैसे करके I came back, but मेरे दिमाग में चल रहा था, you know what? ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो सकता that मैं सोशल मीडिया पे भी रहूँ, but I don't get to see anybody, so that मैं जब आऊँ तो मुझे कोई नहीं दिखे तो मैं आऊँ ही ना. I just come there to post or whatever. So then ये चला था, मैं तो क्या करूँ, सबको अनफॉलो कर दूँ सबको अनफॉलो. और फिर जब मेरे दिल में आ जाता है कुछ तो फिर तो मैं अपने आप की भी नहीं सुनती. So then I went ahead and I unfollowed everybody. Yeah, so कुछ फ्रेंड्स को तो मैंने बता दिया, देख मैंने अनफॉलो कर दिया, अगर तुम लोग को भी करना है तो ऐसे कर सकते हो. हाँ, ऐसे कुछ प्रेशर नहीं है. एंड लाइक आई फील कि यार सोशल मीडिया प्रेशर तो इज द लास्ट थिंग दैट यू शुड टेक. इट शुड बी फॉर फन एंड फ्रेंड्स में स्पेशली ये नहीं होना चाहिए अरे
एक्चुअली वो अच्छा सीरियस वाला दोस्ती अगर है,
इट्स नॉट डिपेंडेंट ऑन सोशल मीडिया. अभी मुझे पता ही नहीं चलता है कि इसकी ज़िंदगी में क्या चल रहा है और फिर जब मैं किसी से मिलती हूँ तो इतना अच्छा लगता है, ऐसा लगता है
because
कि
you're not aware about what's happening, so you get to know, you're curious.
you're curious.
जो शायद नहीं रहेगा when you're updated on social
और
media.
एक्चुअल में ऐसा लगता है कि मैं इतने दिनों बाद इसको मिली हूँ, ऐसा नहीं लगता हाँ रोज तो देखती हूँ सोशल मीडिया पे, मतलब लोगों को अभी भी मेरे बारे में ऐसा लगता होगा जब देखते होंगे, बट तुम भी अनफॉलो कर सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम
But how did your friends, like the closest ones like Karan, Wahi and all, how did they react when you I'm sure you must have told him as well.
Yeah.
उसने क्या बोला था?
So Karan was like, यार ये तो कितना cool है, इसे कौन follow कर गया?
Is he thinking of doing the same?
I don't think so. And then Riddhi got to know, and Riddhi was like, oh my god, you motivated me. So what she did was, she was like, yaar, I don't think I can go zero following, but I will minimize it. So then she unfollowed a lot of people, including me. And now she has like very like family and stuff and spiritual pages that she wants to follow. But so nice, na? अरे कुछ लोग तो comment कर रहे थे. I remember this one comment, I was making fun of that comment with my friends. किसी ने लिखा है ये आशा नेगी ने सबको अनफॉलो कर दिया है, खुद को दुआ लिपा समझती है क्या?
है इंडिया की दुआ लिपा, है इंडिया की दुआ लिपा, क्यों नहीं हो सकती?
I was tripping on that comment, यार. Look,
confidence is everything, Baba. Confidence is everything. You know, these were the good parts, of course. I'm sure हर एक का जिंदगी is a mixture of good and bad.
Yeah.
Just like you, I'm a human being as well. I have my share of lows, I have my share of highs as well. Now when I talk about lows, I'm not talking about professional lows. वो भगवान करे आपका कभी नहीं हो.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about that phase, not really entirely about your breakup because people know about it.
Yeah.
People, I don't want to get deep into that, but any breakup or any split causes some sort of trauma because आपका एक connection रहता है उस इंसान के साथ. There's a certain amount of time and comfort zone that you have had.
Yeah.
Suddenly all that is missing.
Yeah.
So it's like आपके जिंदगी में कुछ vacuum type का हो गया.
Yeah.
Where you are complete but still कुछ तो अधूरा है.
Yeah.
I want to know कि उस phase पे did you deal with anything like a low phase in terms of emotional quotient? Were you depressed? अगर थे वैसे, how did you channelize that into a good positive energy, into a good productive energy, so that you realize कि बॉस चलो मेरे जिंदगी में जो भी हो रहा है, I cannot let my work get hampered.
Yeah.
When was that awakening call for the first time after your breakup?
Yaar, see, I'll tell you something. That was the only breakup that people know about, right? I've had other breakups too in my life. Yeah. That is not the only breakup that I've had in my life. It's just that people know of only that breakup.
And also because I think आप लोग का your chemistry was so popular among the
Yeah,
fans.
exactly.
So
And people
they
give us
have
so
a
much
personal connection.
Yeah, they loved the couple. Then they are very attached to couple, and that is why it really hurt them. And you know, I sometimes feel कि हम लोग तो move on हो गए हैं, but I think वो they are still like
stuck somewhere.
Yeah, and
but you can't help it. I mean,
you
at the end of the
can't help
day,
it. If
there are always perks and
exactly
there are always two sides of the coin,
yeah,
right?
and if like two people are better off without each other,
Absolutely.
then who are I mean.
But you know what I love the
do.
most about your thing is that, and I'm sure that I see so many other cases as well, कि अलग होगा, you realize the fact कि you people are better without each other.
Yeah.
But then इतना इज्जत है, इतना respect है, इतना grace है, where you might not be talking or seeing each other daily.
Yeah.
But कुछ अगर खास दिन हो, जैसे कुछ टाइम पहले आपका बर्थडे था, he posted that there were so many fans who were really curious and they wanted me to ask you, what was your reaction? Were you touched by that gesture? Were you expecting it? Were you not expecting it? What was your reaction when you saw that birthday post?
So पहले तो मुझे वो post miss हो गया because birthday वाले दिन क्या होता ना, like
actually so many wishes
come. And then you know I was checking my posts, of course, like who all are posting and all of that, but the picture that he had posted, that is my picture from 2019. और मुझे लगा किसी ने like किसी फैन ने शायद से पुरानी कोई फोटो डाली है, I swear. और मुझे गालियाँ भी पड़ रही थी सोशल मीडिया पे कि
because of not responding to that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. कि oh my God, you're responding to everybody but
they must
not
have
him.
been thinking that you're being arrogant.
I'm being arrogant. I'm ignoring him and all that.
Exactly.
हालांकि we both are very cordial, lot of respect and love for each other. When we meet, sometimes we are like buddies. So. But finally, when I saw it, I was like, "Oh shit!" मतलब इसीलिए गालियाँ पड़ रही थी.
You saw it the other day, the next day.
I saw it the other day. Yeah. एंड तब मुझे समझ में आया, ओ इसीलिए लोग मुझे गालियाँ दे रहे हैं, अब समझ आया. So yeah, of course, I mean that was really sweet of him, and of course Rithvik is always full of love, and how everybody knows him is always happy, always full of love. So yeah, it was really sweet of him to post.
But did you speak to him on that, like, because you saw it one day late? आपने Instagram पे ही बात किया या फिर did you pick up the phone with him and say कि बॉस देखो मैंने तेरा विश देखा नहीं था, अभी देखा हूँ, तो गलत मत समझ मेरे को, how like the fans are portrayed, because कभी-कभी external perception gets into your mindset, right?
Yeah, नहीं, I think we have that understanding. Yeah, we don't even have to say that to each other. I feel we have that understanding because social media is not the only, like I said, validation for my friends also, for anybody, and we all understand that कि अरे social media पे respond नहीं किया. Like अभी मुझे याद आया, my friend Arjit, I had messaged him yesterday, क्या हो रहा है, you are doing some workshop, how is it? And he had replied back.
Taneja, right?
Yeah, and he replied back, and अभी तक I haven't replied him. मेरे दिमाग में अभी आया कि oh shit, मैंने इसको voice note सुना, अभी तक reply किया. But you know, this is how I am.
It's actually organic friendships. They don't depend on messages and all.
And my
you start from where you again meet the next time.
And that is how I like my friends, the people around me to be. No pressure, nothing. मतलब किसी ने किसी का कॉल नहीं उठाया तो कोई सड़े ना कह रहे तुमको मेरा फोन नहीं उठाया, तो मेरा फोन नहीं उठाती. ये सब प्रेशर चाहिए ही नहीं लाइफ में.
How nice. You know, I saw an article of yours on Google कुछ time पहले. It said that the headline was, you feel a lot more confident about your skin and body than perhaps what you felt before. आप physically अपने आप को fit तो पहले भी रखती थी, अभी भी you are doing that. So what is that change that you are referring to because of which you feel this way?
I think it has to do with my physical fitness, because I used to work out, but the way I have transformed in the past 2-3 years, I was not as fit. And the entire credit goes to my trainer Rohit.
Right.
But since I have become fitter in life, I have definitely gained a lot of confidence. And also I think it comes with a lot of experiences and how much time you spend with yourself, and I am somebody who enjoys her solitude. I love being alone, I stay alone, and I hardly meet friends, and now they understand. So जितना टाइम आप अपने खुद के साथ बिताते हो ना, उतना तुम्हें अपने बारे में क्लैरिटी आती है, उतना तुम खुद को समझ पाते हो, and with that understanding and clarity, I have become very comfortable and I have understood myself. मतलब ऐसे नहीं बोलूँगी कि हाँ सब समझ गई हूँ, but like I feel more confident because of that, because that clarity that I have gained about myself. Now I know, okay, why do I react like this? Because I feel that. So all that earlier इतना नहीं था, but now I feel that clarity with that understanding. I feel more confident physically also because I've become fitter, and otherwise also
mentally
like,
as well.
Mentally
I
as
think
well.
वो सबसे ज़्यादा important वो है, because that results in the other things that's there around your personality.
Like physical fitness के लिए तो क्या आप diet कर लो और gym चले जाओ, but mental fitness के लिए क्या, like this can sometimes be your biggest enemy.
And this influences the physical fitness. Physical fitness doesn't influence this. It's not necessarily कि आपका दिमाग strong होगा, but if your दिमाग is strong and your head strong, you know you can cope up with this. कुछ भी कर सकते हो. You're a born fighter in that. You know, I'm sure even today Pavitra Rishta was such a cult show. आज भी जाके when people see you, you know, fans या फिर others, they must be coming up to you and saying कि यार I used to see you in this avatar, I used to see you in that avatar. वो वाले look में आप बहुत अच्छे लगते थे. When you used to wear that outfit, we used to really love that presence. When you get these kind of, you know, real life responses from people when they come and see you, how do you react? You feel sometimes overwhelmed? Do you get, you know, kind of go back to the past memories as well? Of course, like you said, there are other things that you're going to be doing nice, but that is an integral part of your life and who you are. So do you get emotional when these fans come up and tell you all that?
Of course. I think still I meet a lot of people who still call me as Purvi from Pavitra Rishta, and I think I of course have done a lot more shows and a lot more projects, but I think one is Pavitra Rishta and the other is Barish, both made by Ekta Kapoor. And I think people still ask me, oh, you were lovely in Barish, and when is the next season coming? Pavitra Rishta के बारे में तो अब नहीं पूछ सकते हैं, मैंने तो next season coming, but they keep asking about Barish. So I think these two shows, people have, I think, Mostly they have accepted me as that girl next door, I think. Maybe that's why that attachment from the shows and the characters, Pavitra Rishta and Barish. So yeah, these two shows have definitely, and of course the other projects that I've done, given me a lot of love. Yeah, sometimes you really don't know, like, मतलब क्या है ऐसा तो क्या क्या किया है फिर तुम अपना काम ही तो कर रहे हो, act कर रहे हो, that's all. So yeah, it does become a little overwhelming sometimes.
How nice, as expected.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
That's a wrap, guys, on the Sunny Z Show by Rohit Consulting Firm. This is your host, Shubhajit. We'll see you again with another interesting episode very soon. Thank you so much.